NFL Week 18, and the Chargers are taking on the Raiders this Sunday, January the 9th. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and we are now sponsored by Caesar Sportsbook. Check out the link. You'll find it in the description of this video. Get yourself hooked up with Caesars, and they'll match the very first bet you make up to $1,001, win, lose, or draw. With me today, I've got the Bulldog, Scott Rickenbach, with me to give us the free play when the Chargers take on the Raiders. What's up, Scott?
Oh, looking forward to this huge NFL weekend. There's so much playoff implications going on this weekend with a lot of the games, and so this is a big one to look forward to as well.
Yes, this is a juicy one right here. So
Yes.
Chargers at the Raiders, Chargers -3. The total is 50. What are you looking at here, Scott?
Yes, and right here in our backyard, alley here in Vegas, and looking forward to this one for sure. And the first thing you think about playoff implications should be a tight defensive battle, normally what you would think. But let's talk about that for a minute with this matchup. Is that the way to go? And I do like to fade line moves. This one did open in the upper 40s, now up to the 50 range, like you mentioned. So normally I would fade that. But let's talk about this one. The Chargers actually have gone over the total in 5 straight games and 8 of their last 10. And both of these teams, their offense, they tend to emphasize the pass. So these are things that would lean toward the over here. And additionally, in this matchup, you've got a Raiders team that in their games against AFC West opponents this season, they've allowed 31 points per game. So there's some ugly numbers here for that Raiders defense. But then you look at the Chargers, they're giving up 29 points per game in their last 12 games, but they've got an offense that's churning out 34 points per game in their last 5 games. And I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers out there, but the thing is, why can this game not get to the 60-point range? And honestly, that's the way I'm looking in this one. I like the over in this matchup. I just see a lot of passing here. Again, I know this is a game that has huge playoff implications, and it's normally would make you think of a tight defensive battle where they emphasize the run game and things like that and try to control the clock. These teams just aren't really capable of that. They need to turn the games over to their quarterbacks and let them try to win the game through the air. And I'm expecting this to be a fairly high scoring game as a result. Now, I know what you're thinking, or if you look at the stats, the Raiders have trended under recently, but keep in mind, they played 2 non-playoff teams. The teams are already eliminated from the postseason heading into this weekend. And then the other one that they faced was a Colts team that's been struggling a little bit to score big points lately. So again, I know the Raiders have trended under, but if anything, that's just for the last 3 games, but if anything, that's helping to give us some value here, and that's keeping this total a little lower than it should be, because when you look at these other stats, everything to me screams over here in this one, Allie.
Yeah, I'm with it. This is definitely the game of the week that I'm most excited about. Of course, we do live in Vegas, so it is the old home team. And I love the Chargers all season long. I've loved the trend last year. I just love Justin. What do you want from me? Okay, I'm a duck girl. But no, I think these are both 2 hungry quarterbacks, 2 hungry teams. It's indoors. We're not going to have a wind and cold and all these kind of factors. And let's roll. I mean, they got to ride. We got to put up points. You got to win a game here. So I'm with it. Let's roll with it over the 50 when the Chargers take on the Raiders. Now, Scott, we have done quite a few free pick videos together. You are 12-4 when you do free picks with me. Did you know that? Just throwing it out there.
Thanks, Allie. Yes, it's been a good little run here, and hopefully you guys are on board for some premium picks too, my big stuff at the site.
Yes, the big stuff over at the site. You're going to go to picksandparlays.net, find Scott Rickenbach. He's usually right at the top of those leaderboards, and use the promo code YEAR, YEAR, will save you 20% off all of Scott's premium plays, packages, best bets, all the good stuff. That's where we keep the good stuff, all right?
Mhm.
But until then, let's roll with it going over when the Chargers take on the Raiders.